Hey yo, what's going on everybody? I hope you're all out there having a marvelous day. Welcome into the channel or welcome back to the channel. My name is Michael and I'm here just doing Michael things. And in today's video, we will be continuing to go through my PC of Marvel trading cards. As you can see in front of you right now is our next character. We will be starting off with the letter C in this video. So without further ado, let's get after it. Let me slide these off to the side. Alright, first off we have the 1991 Marvel Universe of Cable. So our first character for the letter C is Cable. Again, this old school Tom Morgan art from, there's a artist name, it's Tom Morgan, from the, I do believe he did the 90s set as well, which I do not have the card for Cable in the 90 set, because I don't think there was a Cable in 1990 set. I do believe the rookie, I could be mistaken, I'd have to check, but I don't have a 1990 Cable card. So there's information there on the back. I'll set this right over here. On to the next card. This one is the 92 Impel Series 1. Again, great artwork, great looking card. I love the design, the presentation of it. Artistry and imagery is absolutely amazing. There's information of Cable. Next card, I have two of my favorite 90s set. This is also the 1992 Impel, but this is the Series 2. Definitely the very noticeable 1990 style of artwork in the Marvel Comics at the time. And on the other card here on the right is the information on the back. Like I state in every video, please feel free to pause the video at any time that you would like to read the information on the back of the cards. If it appears I'm going too fast, or if it seems I'm going too fast, you have the option to pause the video and read it at your leisure. Alright, on to the next card. We also have two of these. They are the 92 Skybox. These ones are, excuse me, from the Strikes file. Holy crap. Try to say that 10 times fast. Strike file of the Executioner's Song, which is a series, a comic book series, where they try to execute all mutants. There's information there on the back. Alright, we will move on to the next. Let's get a little bit of separation in between these, a little bit more. Alright, we should have them all, yep, in the frame. Good to go. Alright, on to the next card. We have two variants of the same card. This one is from the X-Men Series 2 from 1993. This is a Skybox set. These ones are the art that was created for the card set, not taken from a comic book. But I have two of these. I have this regular base, and then I have the 30-year anniversary that has the gold foil over the 30 year. Other than that, this says all-time greats on the 30-year card, where on the regular card it just states superhero at the bottom. As you can see, there's the difference between the two cards. Move my thumb out of the way, get a better look. And all the information on the back is exactly the same, except here where it states Xavier Files number 5, that is on the original base card set, and on the 30-year anniversary this says G1, which I don't know what the G stands for unless it's the greats for the all-time greats, but there you go, there's that one. And on to the next, we have the 93 Skybox. This is also another image that was created for the set. This is one of those 3x3 images. Great artwork, great imagery, and this would be the bottom center because there's the border. So we have this would be card number 8 out of the 9 if you count, you know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the 9 card sleeve, sheet, page for the binders, however you want to classify them. I always call them binder pages. People call them binder sleeves, which they are both. It's a page for a binder, but also sleeves for 9 cards. But this one would be the bottom center, card number 8. And there's information and more artwork on the back there. So as we can see here, this says that his first appearance was in the New Mutants, March of 1990. So there may potentially be a 1990 rookie card for Cable. I'm not sure if there is. That would have to be something I would check in on to see if I can find to obtain. But I do know, because I do have the card, that there is a Rookies team photo of Cable in it with the New Mutants. All right, on to the next card. This is, excuse me, from the same set, the Marvel 1993 Skybox. This one is Unsolved Mysteries of the Marvel Universe. This is one of those insert subsets. This is on the origin of Cable. As you can see, great artwork, great imagery. We got baby Cable, or Nathan Summers, with his mother there in the background, which is Madeline Pryor, aka the Goblin Queen, who was a clone of Jean Grey, posing as Jean Grey as a member of the X-Men when she banged Cyclops. Scott Summers created Nathan. He got that legacy virus. They sent him to the future for a cure. But here's the information I probably just said some of. But if you would like to, go ahead, take your time, read it, pause it. But we are moving on to the next card. I have the 1993 Marvel Masterpiece. I love that red foil at the top and then that gray-blue foil there at the bottom. Original artwork, absolutely phenomenal. Brereton is the artist. I do believe that's what that says down there. Brereton, the artist for this card. And there's information there on the back. There's some of that old school original comic book artwork. Looks like it was, taken straight out of the pages of the comic book. All right, on to the next card. We have the Marvel Universe 1994. It's another one of those art pieces that was done for the card set. There you go, like that gold foil there on the name, and then the gold foil there on the logo for the cards. And there's information there on the back. And we move on to the next card. We have two of them. One is the gold foil signature series. The other one is just your base card from the 1994 Marvel Masterpieces. Base card, gold foil signature series, which states it right there. It has that gold foil on the logo, that there, the character name, and the Tim and Greg, the Hildebrandt brothers, the artists of this set. I do believe they did the whole set for Marvel Masterpieces for the 94 year. Information on the back of the card is absolutely the same on both, but there it is. Moving on to the next card. This one is also from the 1994 Marvel Masterpiece set. This is an insert subset of the Power Blast. This is card number 3 of 9. And we got that textured, layered foil Power Blast card. Absolutely amazing. Love that foil. And the image there on the back of the card. Tim and Greg Hildebrandt, artists right there. All right, on to the next card. We have the 94 Flair. This card title is called Body Slide, but it is Cable Returns from the Future. All right. Where am I getting the information? I will show you here in a second. There it is, the 94 Flair in gold. There's the Body Slide name of the card. There's the image, the original artwork done for this set. Absolutely phenomenal. Very detailed. The artistry and imagery is fantastic. But as you can see here on the back, Cable returns from the future, giving a little bit of the information of when he first reappeared in 1990, part of the New Mutants, as you see there. Alright, on to the next card. Same set, different card. This one is also the 94 Flair. It's called Mirror Image. This is the one of Cable versus Strife. Got name of the card there, Mirror Image, 94 Flair in that gold foil. We got original artwork of Cable and his twin clone, Strife. And as you see here on the back, we got Cable versus Strife. Tells you the story of the two of them a little bit. Which, you know, it was part of the X-Force storyline. It was actually part of the X-Force, X-Men, X-Factor storyline, because this was during the Executioner Song series, where they jumped different comic book series of the different X brand. Alright, on to the next card. We have the 94 Fleer Ultra. Again, another original artwork for the set. Very busy. I don't know if all those lines are just to add effect, if those are like bullets zinging by, or they're lasers from, you know, the sights from different weaponry. I don't know. It's just a very busy image, but you can definitely tell that it's Cable. Alright, on the information there on the back. Alright, on to the next card. We have 1, 2 of the 95 Fleer try that again. 95 Fleer Ultra X-Force Team card. 2 of them. So we'll do it like this, so you can see the image and the information. Great artistry, great imagery. Another original artwork for this set. Absolutely fantastic. Love the detail, the imagery. It's phenomenal. On to the next. We have 2 cards that are the Fleer Ultra X-Men. These are the ones that are the Ultras, as I just said, that has the foil, the high gloss, the embossing around the image. So we will show you right there. Images are both the same. All right, on to the next card, which is the alternate dimension, a different, I can't really say variant, just a different version of Cable. This one is both the 1996 Fleer X-Men and also the 1996 Fleer Ultra X-Men of the character X-Man, who is, like I stated, a different version, a different dimensional version of Nathan or Cable. As you can see, this one here is the 96 Fleer X-Men. It is the 2-dimensional flat, no foil, no gloss, no emboss. But this one is the Fleer Ultra X-Men. It has the emboss, the foil, and the high gloss on the card. Information on the back are exactly the same for both because it is the same character. It's just different, 2 different style of cards. But there it is for X-Man. Moving on to the next, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 alternate X-Men cards from the Fleer Ultra X-Men. These are just the 2-dimensional embossed cards. First, we have the 2 cards of the alternate X of Cable, the insert subset. This one is of card number 5 of 20. All right, there's your image. As you can see here, let me see if I can get it right. You might be able to see the embossing. It's on the back and the front, as you can see there, the embossing of this card from the Fleer Ultra X-Men. And next we have the alternate X of the alternate dimension character of Cable, also known as X-Man. And again, I have 2 of those. And this one is card 6 of 20. There's your information there on the back. As you can see, it does have that embossing. You can see it on both cards, front and back. There's your information there on the back. I'll hold still for a second. You guys can either read it or pause it, your choice. We're moving on to the next card. We have the 2 different variations and styles of the 95 Fleer Ultra. How did the 95 get in front of the or behind the 96? This is the 95 Fleer Ultra, the Hunters and Stalkers, both variants. We have the base plain variant or style. This one has the gold lettering on the name and the gold lettering on the logo. And as you can see, he's blasting through the Hunters and Stalkers logo there at the bottom. But this one is I would guess, the base of this card. And this one is card number 2 of 9 from the Hunters and Stalkers, where the next card is the gold. And it's got the bronze or copper on the logo and lettering on the front. So there it is. There's the gold. And then there's the base or plain insert subset of the Hunter and Stalkers set. So bear with me for a moment. I need to rearrange for a second because some of these cards should not be in this order. So this is the 94. Nope, that's the 95. I don't know how these got out of order. There's the 94. So this one has got to change with this one. Yes. Because then there goes that one. And then the 95. And then the other 95s. 96. 96. 96. 96. Oh, I still got these in wrong order. Please bear with me, you guys. I'm so sorry. So it went that one, 95. And it goes this one, 95 or 96. Then this 96. Then that 96. Sorry, everybody. I'm just trying to keep them in alphanumeric order by year, of course. Okay, there we go. All right, now let's get these back centered on the camera. Oh, looks like I got a hell of a glare coming in, so just bear with me for 1 second. I'm going to pause to fix the glare. Alright, there we go. It's that time of the day here where the sun is just starting to peek through my windows. So, there we go. Problem taken care of. On to the next card. We have two different versions of the same image. This one is from the 1996 Marvel Metal Alternate M. We have the silver foil Marvel Metal. And there's your Energy Blast Power Grid information there on the back. And then we have the I don't know if this would be the base one, and then that one's the hit. Because as you can see, they are completely different backgrounds. The image are the same. Character image is the same. Different cut though. This one looks a little bit more zoomed in than this one. Because as you can see, Psylocke's leg is here. And then here. And then there's her hand and arm. Where it's a little bit different there. Here, let me just hold them up side to side and you can look for yourself. How the image is just a little bit different, not only by size but background, and the information on the back is exactly the same. Oh, I digress. They are not exactly the same. So, Cable kills the X-Men. This is the Energy Blast one. So I would take this one here is the hit. The variant, the parallel, whatever you want to call it, and then this would be the base. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. But either way, two sweet-ass cards. Information is different on the back, of course. But there it is. I'll just set these here. Alright, on to the next card. This one is also from the, this is a Marvel Blaster Metal from 1996. This is a gold blaster. This is one of the inserts. I do not know if this would be like one of the case hits because it's a gold. If it's a rare one, short print or super short print, something that I'd have to check in on. Do a little bit more research for my cards. This is the limited edition card number 1 of 18. See there, it's got the Gold Blast logo on the side, and then it's got the gold background, the bronze and gold or copper and gold there on the logo. Still, sweet ass card. That is badass right there. That is a badass image. All right, on to the next card. This is from the 1995. How am I getting 95s in front of 96s again, or behind next? Anyway, Marvel Masterpieces. Fantastic artistry and imagery. As you can tell, this would be like one of those futuristic images from Cable's future, where he was sent with Bishop to find the cure for his disease when he was an infant. But there's your information there on the back. Now on to the next card. This one is one of the Marvel Visions, 1996 Marvel Visions. This is one of those embossed images, subset of the X-Men. Because in this Vision set, I do believe they had the Avengers, Iron Man, Spider-Man, and the X-Men in this set. As you can see, as I turn it there, just trying to avoid the light, you can see the embossing, the raised feature of the character on the card. Again, artwork, imagery, absolutely amazing. And there's your information there on the back. On to the next card. This one is again, another 95, out of order. I'm not going to rearrange them right now. I already did that once. But this is the 95 Flair Marvel Annual. Look at him. He's hauling all that weaponry and all that munitions. Love the gold foil on the name and the logo for the card. Phenomenal artwork. The True Sun title on the back of the card. There's a little bit of information there, what was going on at the time. All right, on to the next. This one is one of the 96 Fleer Ultra X-Men. This is the Lethal Weapons insert subset. This is that one of those high gloss rainbow foil refractors, rainbows, whatever you want to call them, prismatics. But still, I call it a badass card because I really like this foil. I love this shimmer. And there's your information there on the back. This is card number 3 of 9. All right, here we go. On to the next card. This one is a excuse me, 1996 Marvel Ultra, the Onslaught series. This is the variant of Cable, also known as X-Man. As you can see there, we got the gold on the name of the card series plus the character name. We have X-Man. I got it upside down. Right, there's information there on the back of the card. All right, on to the next card. Starting to get closer to the current time frame. This one is of the 2020-2021 Marvel Annual. This is a very, very younger looking version of Cable. As you can see there at the top, it says, "Speak softly and carry a big bleeping gun." But yes, a younger, thinner version of Cable. Why? I don't know. I haven't made it this far yet in the series to be able to say, oh yeah, he's younger because of this. Because as you can see in all the other cards I presented, he was a little bit older. Plus, in this next card cards for the 2021-2022 Marvel Annual, I have the base card plus the blue base parallel of the Elder version of Cable. As you can see right there, exactly the same image. I got two of them, so I will show you the back of this one and the front of that one. There's all your information there on the back. Again, great artistry, great imagery, great card, or cards. And then this has the blue foil. Love that foil. This is the blue, as it states right there. Blue base parallel. As you can see, information's on the back is the same as the other two. Set that there. Set that one there. On to the next card. I have two, and this is from the 2023 Allegiance Avengers vs. X-Men. This is another X-Man character. The image there. I got the image on the front and back for you. All right. On to the next card. We have one of those thick ones from the 2023 Marvel Fleer Ultra Wolverine. This is the base card. This one more so looks like the Cable from the Deadpool movie. Was not a fan of Brolin playing the Elder version of Cable. But I like the card. I like the character. It's pretty sweet. Don't get me wrong, Brolin did a good job playing Cable in the Deadpool movies. I just think they could have found somebody better that wasn't already established into another brand, i.e. DC's Thanos. Yes, it wasn't him you saw, but it was his likeness as the purple butt-chinned Titan. You know, it's even in the same, it's in the same company, but different character, which I think is kind of odd that they would do that, but you know, what do I know? Anyway, on to the next card. We have from the same set of the Fleer Ultra Wolverine. This one is the base medallion. It's in that silver color. It's again another one of those thick cards. All right, there's information there on the back. All right, on to the last card for this character, or these characters, because, you know, Cable and X-Man are the same, just one's from a different alternate dimension. But this one is from the 2023-2024 Marvel Annual. This is one of the insert subsets of Sins of Sinister of the character X-Man. I do not have the base card of either X-Man or Cable from this set, but I'm sure I can find it somewhere on eBay or whatnot. Or one of you out there that's watching this might have an extra. If you do, let me know. Let's make a deal. Work something out. All right, there's your information there on the back about X-Man. And that's it. Thank you, everybody, for taking time out of your day to tune into the channel and watch the content. I greatly appreciate it, and you for doing it. And speaking of appreciation, All likes, comments, and subscriptions are definitely appreciated. If you like the content, smash that like button. Let's bump those numbers up on the algorithm. Let's make this channel a lot more popular. I'm still trying to gun down that goal by the end of the year to get to 100 subscribers. At this point, last I checked, I was at still 23 subscribers. So I greatly appreciate everybody that does interact and watch. I greatly appreciate you. I really do. So with that being said, I hope the rest of your day and or night goes marvelously. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones. Be kind to everybody that you see, because what you put out, you return, or you get in return 1,000-fold. So with that being said, I hope the rest of your guys' day and or night goes marvelously. I know I repeated myself, but anyway, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace, y'all.